So we see here, the question is, Xavier Worthy, this ball right here that Patrick's throwing to Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy has this post. This is almost like a circus route. So he's supposed to run toward the corner right there. Could be a better route by him. Okay, he's got to threaten that corner to open up on this safety. Okay, and get past the safety. Thing is, as you see, he doesn't do enough of the stick at the top. Okay, he got a lot of speed. He's anxious. He comes out of it. Patrick got all of that space to throw. Okay, Xavier's supposed to help himself out to open up that area to get it open. Right? He doesn't quite do it. Now, same thing here. Okay, so we're talking about Patrick Mahomes. Okay, and Travis Kelce down here. Okay, this is pretty much Travis Kelce at the bottom of the screen. You see him running. Patrick takes what he's going to get, what's given to him. That's what he's doing. So he sees P. Ryan, throw the ball to him. Take what the defense is giving you, right? Counter cover 2, we see it. Same thing. Okay? Xavier Worthy's running. They said, oh, he's not throwing. Well, there's nobody holding the backside safety and corner on this. Pat can't throw this ball. He's not looking to throw it because there's nobody holding the backside corner and safety on this, okay? You just got to know how schemes are working defensively out there playing this, right? This right here, same thing, okay? This is a touchdown play to Juju, okay? Watson runs up, okay? Makes the, I think that's the safety run the bubble on Juju, okay? Man coverage, touchdown. We're looking for Xavier Worthy. He could be at the top. Is there a ball there? Absolutely, could be thrown to Xavier Worthy at the top. But look at Travis Kelce down here too. There's a ball there too. Well, what does Pat want to do, right? There's a throw to Travis Kelce, but there's a touchdown to Juju. So why are we getting upset with that? I think it's one of the things Travis was saying is like, look, we're winning. Okay, this little wheel ride we have right here. Okay, same thing. If you look down here, okay, there's nothing hold these backside guys. What we do a good job of is flooding a certain area. Okay, so Xavier Worthy runs a little wheel route, if you will. Okay, Rashid Rice comes out the backfield. Pat should throw this on him. Okay, I don't think there's a throw to Xavier on this. Same thing down here. I know I'm going kind of fast on it. Xavier Worthy's going to take 2, right? That's his job. Run this safety off. Great job. Rashid Rice sits right there in the window, okay? Occupy the guy. Travis comes out. He hits and comes to the flat. The linebacker takes him. This play works to perfection. Ball. Rashid Rice. That's the way it's going to work. Is there a ball to Travis Kelce? Sure, he could throw to Travis Kelce for 2 yards. Well, why? When you got a 12-yard throw to Rashid Rice, okay? So sometimes when we see the guys open, sometimes you got to take the guy that the ball's supposed to go to. Rice. This is how the offense is supposed to work. Okay? Now, all right, we talked about RPO. Remember what the RPO rule is, Marcus? I told you 6 in a box, correct? 6 in a box or less, you run the football. Well, if you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, in the box is what you're looking at. Run the football. Can he throw the bubble to Xavier Worthy at the top? Sure, he has that too. But why do that when you got 6 in the box? So we got the numbers. So that's how that looks. All right, that's how that looks. 6 in a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you look at the numbers, okay. So we're playing almost what Pat is just taking what the defense is giving him. The reason, and I've evaluated this for the past couple of days, okay. I think part of the reason that Patrick hasn't necessarily been getting the ball to some of these people out here, like to Travis, okay, and Xavier Worthy. He's taking what the defense is giving him. What the defense is doing a much better job is against Patrick, and why he may be a little bit hesitant in throwing the ball. They're disguising their defense really well. They're doing a good job of it, actually. And so when I'm looking at it, sometimes the safeties, push out like it's cover 4, but it may be cover 2, okay? Usually in the past, when you had a cover 2 safety, they would open up to run to the outside. Now they're kind of backpedaling, okay? We'll see sometimes 3, it looks like it's going to be cover 3 with 1 high safety. Then they're bailed to 2. And they're doing a much better job. So they're not making the picture for Patrick easy for him to read. What is easy for him to read is when they run man, okay? Man is pretty simple to see. man, it's easy to kind of make a decision about where you want to go through your progression, who you want to get the ball to. All right. And so that's why you see the touchdown to Juju. That's why you see the one that he could have probably thrown to Noah Gray in the corner. Okay. The back pylon throw. That's what I see when Travis Kelce comes out for the 5-yard route. Yeah, you can throw that ball. But Patrick wants the 7. Get a little, you know what? Hey, get a little bit of a greed if you want to. I don't mind that throw. What I do mind is not getting the throw all the way to the back of the pylon or not putting it on Noah Gray to make a play. That way, you take the safety out of there from making the play or the corner making the play. And also, too, if you wanted to get that ball throw all the way to the backside of the pylon, make the ball thrown to only Noah Gray can get it. But look, have no fear. Chiefs fan 1969 says, instead of worrying about Travis people, should be thrilled that Pat has options this year. Amen to that. Amen to that. And we can get upset about Travis not getting the ball. Travis doesn't seem like he's upset. You know, obviously in the game, everybody wants to, you know, play and get the ball. But when you look at it, we're 3-0. We're winning. Folks, we are winning. And so when we was talking about don't worry about it, don't go into like trying to attach, you know, political things to it, all the outside world, I said this before. The only thing that matters is inside of that locker room. That's it. All these guys want to do is win. I talked to McCade last night. He was on a little Zoom call with the Chiefs, man. He was telling me what his injury was. I meant to get him on the show, but I know he's doing the rehab and stuff. But he had torn MCL is what it was. And I think he said something about it was another injury he had that they had to actually do surgery on. And he's like, man, thank God they did injury. You know, the MCL got torn because they was able to find the other injury. So it's good news from him. But he agreed. He said, man, all they want to do is win. Period. How they win doesn't matter. You get the dub, that's what you got to do. And so it has to be one game at a time to do that. It's a championship team. It is about focus. And I've heard the pundits and everybody get up here and start talking about the analysts. Well, it's one game at a time. Guys don't understand that played in the league before. It is one game at a time. You can't take everything right now. It ain't about stats. We ain't talking about things like that. They said Josh Allen said something about stats. Was it a dig to Diggs? Possibly. But what he's understanding too is guys are unselfish. Guys want to come up here and play. You don't have to have a number one receiver, guys getting, 1,500 yards and 12 touchdowns and, 102 catches. It's about you playing your position, playing your part to make the team win. What are you doing to contribute to that win? So this is what the Chiefs is all about, man. That's their culture. It's a championship team, and it's all about those cultures. So, yeah. So years ago, if JD was talking like this, I would be thinking he's talking another language, zone 2, etc. Okay. So Charles Driver, yeah. So I get up there on the board, maybe just put some things down. It might have to be a different time, but that is, cover 2. We know 2 high safeties. They got one half of the field. Okay, so
JD, I did notice, I think people just nitpick too. People go find clips online and just try to go with some certain narratives out there. And there was one today that I saw that I remember watching during the game where I was like, oh, Kelce flashed open, but we have no timeouts left at the end of the half. He can't throw in the middle of the field. He's got to throw it away. And someone posted today, and I like the guy. The guy does good film reviews sometimes. Ron Cobb, I think he works at Arrowhead Pride. Yeah. But when you post stuff like this, it's like, what are you doing? Because what are you trying to accomplish here? Because you got to be context matters with a lot of the stuff. And here I'll post it right here. Can you see it, JD?
I can. Yes.
This is the play he's talking about here. There's the end of the half, and we have no timeouts.
Can you expand that, Marcus? Is that possible?
Yeah. I don't believe so. No, I cannot. Okay. Can you see that? Is that better?
Yeah. That's perfect.
Come on, baby. Go. Yes. That's a first down. This football season, I'll be putting down normal sodas like Coca-Cola for Olipop. Olipop offers a healthier alternative with its low sugar content and natural ingredients. Olipop is more than just a drink. It's a wellness companion that supports your digestive health. Packed with prebiotics, this fizzy elixir helps promote good bacteria in your gut, leading to improved digestion and overall well-being. So go ahead, click the link in the description and use promo code SODALOVE and get your can of Olipop so you can enjoy the game guilt-free. Go Chiefs. Use the promo code SODALOVE for 15% off now.
Okay. So what does he say now?
So he said that Pat misses Kelce right here. What he said, you know their timing. Things are weird when Pat and Kelce's timing is off. But walked at the 10-yard line,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like this is just picking and choosing. Oh, look, like their chemistry's off. It's like what do you?
Well, did he see the defensive end come on the inside?
Yeah,
to
he has
flush
thrown away.
Huh?
Yeah. The other position?
No, yeah, sideline. Yeah. Okay. So Pat is looking, first off, he's looking for this corner route. Worthy down here is supposed to run that corner off. It's one-on-one with his safety. I don't know who's running this route down here, down at the bottom, but that's where Pat is going first. He's going to the left. You see his head. He's looking at his route like, if the corner route's there, I'm throwing the corner. Okay. Line. Okay,
No
getting crushed by two guys. Right? Yeah. So I don't disagree, man. There's a ball there. I don't disagree with that. I don't.
It's just a lot of trying to fit narratives of like their timing is off and their chemistry is off. Like, no, it's not. That's not what happened there. So I mean, you can point to other things, like it's Kelce being open and him not seeing him, but the point to that and saying their chemistry is off, like no, Pat would have seen that, but Pat's also a smart guy. He sees there's 12 to 15 seconds left, and he gets tackled there. There's no chance at a field goal at the end of the half.
How many times we said on this show, and it was reiterated by Patrick and Andy both, that Travis is getting double teamed. He's getting bracketed. We know that you're going to have a guy that's going to lurk from safety to see anytime that Travis is running a route to run down to him. If you know your guy is open, okay, because the last I checked, okay, Marcus, the last time I checked, this game is about winning. It's about scoring points, right? So if another guy is eating, like Rashid Rice catching 12 balls, how many balls he's been catching, okay, we're winning, okay? We're taking what the defense is giving us. And so are there the past 3 weeks, has there been times that Patrick has missed Travis? Absolutely, 100%. But also, too, what teams haven't been doing is they haven't been covering Rashid Rice like they should. And he's been eaten. So he's been a number one target throughout this year, okay? Will that change? We don't know. We're going to see how teams are going to play us. I tell you this, though. Teams have taken notice. They have taken notice. They say, number 4, you better find out where he is on the field, okay? It was 87. Now it is 4. So guess what? Slap off of 87 if you want to. Sleep on 87 if you like, okay? Call him old and he's washed up. He's old. If I heard somebody, he's old and fat and he can't do us, why are we throwing screen routes to Travis Kelce? Sleep on 87 if you like, okay? And you're going to find yourself behind by 3 touchdowns and this sucker hitting you over the head for 180 yards with 8 catches, okay, and 2 tubs.
A monster game is coming from him. Like, and he's playing it coy right now. Like, it's fine. I like winning and whatnot. He does. But when it's his time, when they're doubling Rice, he's going to go off. He's going to have a huge week. Maybe one of the bigger Kelce weeks. I'm predicting it now. I don't know when it's going to happen, but we're going to see one of the bigger Kelce weeks that we've seen in a long time in regular season coming up here soon.
Yeah. And look, if let's say he catches 4 balls this week or 5. Next week, he might do 6. We just don't know that. I just know defensively, the scheme that they've been utilizing against us is to disguise a lot of what they do. It's trying to make sure Pat doesn't give a clear window, okay, or a clear picture of throwing the ball to certain guys. Like I said, man is one of those things. They're going to try to disguise that man too if they can. The problem with trying to disguise man is if you do try to run inside and out and try to pass it off, right? If you do that, then somebody mess up in coverage. Happened to us last week. Drake London ended up getting open, right? Najee and Tranquil probably should have passed it off, okay? They didn't do a good job of it in communication. So that's what happens with man, because you're like, man, I thought you had him. Well, I thought you had him. So we run a lot of schemes, man, when we do like the rub routes, when we do try to flood particular zones. When we run man, our guys are better against man than anybody else out in the league. I take our guys all day. Travis Kelce, Rasheed Rice, Xavier Worthy, absolutely. Juju added on to that. Watson, and I want to get McCole Hardman. I want to like to get Sky Moore and those guys involved too. Get those guys involved.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.